Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The Tar Heels offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, they look to the right. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Getting set. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Who makes the grab? Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, offense.
costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass, take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He breaks free now, has room to run. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Tennessee 7, North Carolina 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Running back with the football. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands. We're in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away.
14, North Carolina, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down coming up.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pass complete on a crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. The Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's an option look. They'll toss it to the back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the offense will call a timeout. Some of the about this crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're trying to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. False start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail them. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's a run to the left. Makes a nice move there. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. This runs through a man. A mismatch. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Vols come to the line with 1st and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Vols. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's complete on the crossing route. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got his man wide open. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And the Vols come up to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Trying the old counter play here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UNC. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Vols will send their punt team onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, North Carolina. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then one. And the defense accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Ready up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. He'll hand it off. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tar Heels have first and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Great footwork, a big opening now. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. They'll give it to the back.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The snapper, quarterback, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
The pass is incomplete. It's second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Home crowd trying to make a difference on 4th down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes their throwing offense back out onto the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.